Hey guys, it's Future Error Code here, and this is technically a devlog because this is a game that I'm currently developing as a competition with my friends. Unfortunately, they haven't set up YouTube channels yet, so I can't recommend them. But yeah, I've also left a community post on my channel somewhere asking where my main scene should be for my main menu. Can you, if you don't mind, it will take like 2 minutes of your time. But can you answer the question? Or maybe join the Discord and make a suggestion. But yeah, enjoy the video. Hello everybody, my name is Ericode, and today I'll be showing you how to create an advanced movement system in Roblox Studio. First of all, I will say that the code is in the description, and I do apologize for my mic quality for today's video. And since this is actually quite a long tutorial, or it won't be that long, but this will hopefully be a series where I do quite a few episodes on. So today we'll only be covering the run animation, or like the run script. If you want to see, let's say, vaulting or wall hopping or ledge grabbing, crouch system, I will do that in the future, and if I do remember, then I will definitely repost that in the comments, or the link in the comments. So first of all, once you're in your project, you want to add a local script inside of starter player and in starter character script. Now you want to enter the script and just copy and paste all of this code in the description. This code was just used for random stuff that I tried but didn't end up using. So I'll just explain all this code. I will leave this in the description once I want said. These IDs, you will have to change this to your own IDs. So let's say you are making a walk animation. I just grabbed these two from the toolbox. Or a run animation, you will go into avatar, animation editor, click on the rig, and then press OK. Then just view these animations, select the one that you like, click on the 3 dots, publish to Roblox, and then save. And then this is the animation ID that you just want to replace with this one. However, I do already have my own animation ID, so I will not be changing that. You can use another plugin called Animation Spoofer, and there is plenty of tutorials on how to use it, and it is quite simple. So I'll explain what this code is. So we can see that I've made this quick image. It just helps me explain the code better. So you'll see here that we have the variables. This is the ones previously said. The animation, this is the user input service, player, and camera. You get the gist. These booleans, or true or false, are really important, and so is this animation track. These, you don't really have to have a walk animation. This is just for future reference for my own game. So let's get into this function first. This function checks if the player is grounded. If so, then it sets is jumping to true and can slide to false, and then it waits until the floor material is not equal to air. Then it resets the run animation. Next we have this function which checks the move direction, and it checks when it's changed. So this basically checks if the player is running or not. So this if says if the player dot move direction dot magnitude is 0 and it is running, and if running is true, then the animation track stops. But why would running be true if you're not actually moving? I'll do that later. And this just checks if the player is running, and then this second if statement checks if the animation is actually playing, then it just does nothing. But if it's not playing, then it tells it to play the animation. So that's the first part of the script. I'll show you the next part. So this is, as you can see, our next part of the script. This part is just the run section, this part is the slide section, and this part is the last bit of run section. So here we'll see the user input service.input began connect function input. This just checks if the user, this just grabs the user input service, checks if input has began, and then it connects a function. So we'll check if the player uses a keyboard, and then we'll check if the player presses shift. and if the player is not jumping. Then what we do is we set the player.humanoid.walk speed equals to 25. It's quite self-explanatory, but it just sets the walk speed to higher. Then it loads the animation, run animation, and this part right here is the tween for field of view. Tween basically smoothly transitions between one value to another value. This value could have been the player's position, this could have been the player's camera, this could have been the player's anything, you know? So then that just sets the FOV to 105. Then this run is equal to true because the player is attempting to run. Then it plays the animation track, and then it waits until the humanoid.walk speed is back to 16, which is what this part does. I'll come back to that later. So next we have the slide script. So it once again checks if the player presses a key, and in this instance it is left control, and this it just checks if the player can slide and is not jumping and is running, because we don't want the player to be able to slide when they are currently standing still, or after they've just immediately slided, I think, but yeah, or while they're in the air. So this just sets can slide to false, so that we cannot reinitiate the slide while we're still sliding. Then this sets the animation track to slide animation, plays the animation. Then this part is really important because this actually sets the force, or like the force of the slide. This 60 is the actual slide force, if you were wondering, and this just deteriorates it over time. Then this just stops it, and then destroys the slide and reloads the run animation. Then this is the debounce time for how long it will take for can slide to equal true. So finally, of this run script, we have the final run section. This is once again checks if the player uses a keyboard, and this checks if the player uses left shift. Then this sets the run equals to false. Also note that this is using the input ended, so when the player lets go of left shift, this is when it activates. It sets run to false, and it sets the field of view back to 100. Now at the end, it sets the walk speed to 16. So that basically is the slide run script, as well as the leaping script. So I'll show you what it looks like in game. So you'll be able to see in the game that we're here and we're currently walking. This is my walk script. So yep, now I've pressed left shift, so now I'm running, and if I come to a stop, I'm still pressing left shift, and the animation stops, but I can restart running at any time. And now I'm going to press left control. You can see nothing happens, but if I hold down shift and press left control, I start sliding. Oops, that was a mistake. That's just the teleport part script, where I'm just working on full damage. So you'll see that there's a whole bunch of dummies in this test scene because I'm testing out animations. So hopefully in the next tutorial, I will be showing you guys how to use vaulting in your game. So what it looks like, this is what it looks like when you try and vault in the air. You grab the wall and boost yourself up. I like to call it a wall hop or a wall boost. Then you also have just normal, vaulting, which upon a part will, if you press E upon a part, then it will boost you up. And as well as that, in the tutorial after that, I will show you how to use this. It kind of like adds like ledge sliding or ledge grabbing, technically. I have no idea what you would call it, but yeah. So thank you for watching today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed, And that's it from me regarding the tutorial. However, I do have some extra stuff that I would like to talk about, and it is that I will slow down uploading because I've just started school again, and I am currently trying to pass my GCSEs and study them. So yeah, I've also opened the Discord for any of you guys that want to start a conversation with me, any of you guys that want to have like a chat with me or a chat about your game, any help regarding Roblox, I'm happy to do that, any tutorial suggestions, or just a place where you can hang out. I will leave that in the description, but that's it for today's video. I've gone a little bit over time. Thank you for watching.